What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. Child, I'm trying to build up my YouTube video to get as many subscribers as Funky Dineva, okay? No, but in all seriousness, recently you guys are pretty well aware he left Fox Soul TGIF, and he made a video, so you guys can go and check him out on his channel. Um, but one thing that I want to bring to everybody's attention is the fact that people were kind of speculating as to what was going on. He used to be friends with Tasha K. And Tasha K, I was going to make a video about Tasha K, and now she pretty much, was trying to, I guess, pit Flame Monroe and Funky Dineva against each other, or she said she was trying to rectify the situation. And if you guys aren't familiar with the backstory, Flame Monroe and Funky Dineva, they fell out a while back. Funky Dineva said that as long as he was on Fox Soul TGIF, that Flame Monroe would not be a guest host on the show. And as soon as he left, and child, I mean, as soon as he left, okay, he ain't even been out the door good. Claudia Jordan allegedly booked Flame Monroe to fulfill that guest spot, that vacancy that he had. So, he says that Tasha called him and wanted to record a conversation between him and Flame, pretty much for clickbait, right, for her channel. And Funky addresses Tasha on his channel saying, that he was hurt by that even though they're both in the YouTube game and they're both bloggers, that when it comes to friendship, everything with Tasha seems like it's a blog post, right? Listen, on the other end, she getting sued by Kevin Hart, Cardi B. Just, she got to raise the money somehow. No, no, I'm joking. Because that is unfortunate, right? Friendship and relationships, they're more important to me than money. And so I feel like he was really hurt by that, but he addressed that. But with this, Flame Monroe has been in the game for a minute as well, and has a huge following on her podcast. But what we didn't know was that Q specifically names Claudia Jordan in regards to what was going on. Because like I said, it was a lot of speculation as to why he left, as to, was it Al? Was it whatever? And he pretty much, in his first couple of videos since he left Fox Soul, he kind of skirted around the issue. But in this video, he actually names names. Like Monique said, drop the name or keep it on the playground. Well, it's not the playground anymore. He dropped the name. Let's go ahead and listen.
Look stupid. So you want to lie and say, oh, it's because I was talking about you not being funny. That way people think, oh, Dineva, you started it. She got the right to talk about you because you talked about her. I never said those things that Flame said. Now, the second thing that I want to address, Mama, please do not flatter yourself. Flame, for you to think that something that transpired between you and I so many years ago, that I'm sitting up here in 2023, 2024, worried about you and mad about you, baby. I said yesterday that I had no issue with you, Flame, and that you were just a pawn in a bigger game. And I realized that part of the confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan.
Okay, did y'all hear that? He says my issue is with Claudia Jordan. Okay.
Got it out there now? My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, you were just a pawn in Claudia's game.
Wow. Okay, I wanted y'all to hear that because, again, I appreciate the clarification, right? Because like Monique said, name names or keep it on the playground. There's a lot of speculation going on. And one thing I can say about Funky Dineva, with the whole Chloe Bailey thing, he said, and he just made in a recent video that he's like, I was dead wrong for talking about her looks. I was dead wrong. And he repeated it, right? And when someone can actually take ownership and accountability for their mistakes and they move on, that's something that I can greatly appreciate. The fact that he's naming names to provide clarification in regards to, his beef with Claudia Jordan. Again, that's something that I can appreciate. I appreciate accountability. I appreciate, ownership of things. I appreciate that level of maturity and responsibility when it comes to um, just, being an adult, right? Living life. Life is messy. And these YouTube streets are even messier. I'm coming to find out. I'm new in the game, right? And I appreciate all of my subscribers for rocking with me. But one thing I can say too that I appreciate is that YouTube gives us the opportunity of autonomy, right? Owning our own channels. And really, YouTube has changed the game in regards to even network television, right? One thing that Q did, a lot of people looked at as like an act of war, right, in the media space, is he decided to go live at the exact same time that Fox Soul did, which is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Central Time or Eastern Time, 7 Central Time. But it's just amazing to me because his channel does numbers, huge numbers. In his live, he had 14,500 people. And I believe that was a couple days ago, his first live. And then yesterday, it was like 18,000, which is huge in comparison, especially to Fox Soul. And they don't pull those numbers. They pull like maybe 5,000, which is not bad. I don't have 5,000. That's no knock to them. However, a lot of people were only watching that show for Funky Dineva and his fan base is following. I haven't watched Fox Soul in actually, I guess since the Chloe Bailey thing. Like I said, I appreciate the apology. I just honestly haven't had the time. I used to watch it a few years ago, like during the pandemic when I was stuck inside, but now it's like I've just been too busy and I don't really have a reason to because I'm trying to build up my own brand. Similar to what Q said, right? Like if you can take that energy and instead of, giving your attention and time to other, networks or whatever, take that same energy and try to build your own brand. Like that's my goal for 2024, right? To build up my channel, to build up my businesses. As an entrepreneur, I'm trying to build my brand, also create multiple streams of revenue. And so that's one thing I can appreciate about him, though. He said that I'm already used to, sitting in front of YouTube um, at this time every day. So why not build up my own brand? Exactly. Especially since he said he can make like 3 or 4 times the amount of money. It's like that's a no-brainer, with less stress. But whatever it is that's going on with him and Claudia Jordan, he named it. And at the same time, she said that she's trying to build up her YouTube channel as well. And I think it has around like 7,000 subscribers or something. So listen, I don't know how much longer Fox Soul is going to be around. I don't know if they're going to still, try to compete. Fox is one of those networks that I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day when Damon Wayans got fired from Saturday Night Live and him and Keenan, or Keenan specifically, created In Living Color. And it was on Fox Network. And so Fox really had shows that catered to Black audiences. They had In Living Color, they had Living Single, they had Martin. And when they built up that viewership, they dropped all of those shows, unfortunately. And that's how Fox operates. At least that's how they did in the past. So I'm curious to see how they're going to operate in regards to Fox Soul. But yeah, Q, he named who it was. That there was no speculation. He said that he does not have the time nor the attention, which is currency, right? That's social currency. I'm writing a book about that actually. Again, it is. It's like our time and attention are even more precious than money because that's time you can't get back. But he named the beef, and another YouTuber found out that, you know, Claudia had unfollowed Al online. So I don't know what's going to happen with Fox Soul, but I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about, you know, Funky Dineva naming Claudia Jordan, and what do you think the future of Fox Soul is going to be? Drop down in the comments. And please like the video. Help me build up my brand. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm over here working hard, trying to get caught up. But I definitely want to bring you guys content. And I appreciate all of you for rocking with me. For those of you who are already subscribed, please be sure to like the video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, Aces. Bye.